So without hesitation, after second webinar, I'm registered without telling my wife.
Oh, communication is key, right? If we are clear about what we are facing, the challenges, then they are understanding, right?
What you think creates your feeling. Your feeling creates your action. Your action creates your reality. So just positively thinking. That's it.
For a man who's still thinking about they want to be remote work or not, you deserve and worthy.
Yes.
Great. Hello everyone. Hello semuanya. Nama saya Tanya Gromenko and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today the theme of our episode is men can be remote workers, and I have three amazing VAs right now with me who are male, and we are going to listen to their journey as remote workers, as virtual assistants. And also, before we start, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for weekly updates about remote work. So today I have three virtual assistants, remote workers with me in the studio. So guys, please introduce yourself. Please let me know what's your name, where are you from, and also what's your education, work experience, and the reason for leaving your previous job.
Okay, I'm Emir. I came from batch 14. I live in Jakarta. My background education are Bachelor of Industrial Engineering. My last job are on car community. And my last position was operational. So I handle every aspects of the community, whether it is shopkeeping, bookkeeping, meeting vendors when we need something to buy or purchase or order. So the reason why I resigned from my last job was I should recover myself. I got accident. That's it. Continue.
Okay, thank you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Naufal, Tanya. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from Depok and I'm from batch 15. Actually, my educational background is in graphic design and multimedia majority in one of Polytechnic in South Jakarta. Actually, in my college, I'm not really dive into in creative industry at the first time. Most of time I use in my college was active in much organization on that, kind of active person on it. Mostly I always do my time in some organization because I like to be a part of community, get a new friends, new knowledge, new experience, and most of it. And after I graduating, I worked as an account executive. It's a frontliner of sales. It's been maybe 3 years on it. For me, it feels so hard. So yeah, then I trying to switch my career as video editor at the first time in one of in production house, or we can call event organizer. I start my first 3 months and on it as a video editor. After it, the rest of it, I become a head creative. I don't expecting it, but the reason why I choose starting to switch my career because I just try to be myself, and I know that I'm really get into when I'm in the creative industry. So here I am, but actually I'm still full-time job right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dania. Hi, everyone. My name is Gessa. I came from batch 17, and I'm from Bandung. I'm married with two beautiful kids,
Wow.
and I have experience in banker industry. I've experienced for almost 15 years, and my education background is diploma of accounting. I'm not resigning yet, so I'm just being a remote worker for a side hustle. I think that's it.
Okay, great. And you both guys are not married yet, right?
I haven't married yet.
I had,
Okay, you're
I'm still
married but no kids.
but still not yet. Still waiting.
So you both guys are working full time, and you,
Yes.
Emir, you work full time as a VA, or
Right now, I'm a full-time VA.
Okay, amazing, great. So, guys, Please let me know, how did you know about virtual assistants? What were your doubts about joining the SGBVA course? And what finally made you confident to join?
The first time I began to know about VA, thanks to your ads, Tanya, on October 2022. And I immediately attend its webinar because I'm curious. Then, after I attend the webinar, I saw the material on it. Wow, I think it's interesting. Even after sales moderator called me and we talk because he's Bandungese too. So we talk about Sundanese.
Wow.
We talk Sundanese. After he end up the call, I immediately just don't hesitate.
Wow, so you didn't even have any doubts.
Even it's the first time I know about the VA, Tanya. I didn't have any doubts. I'm sure I can.
You're very quick to decide. Wow, amazing.
So happy. Okay, continue. Go on.
Okay, the first time I had no idea what is virtual assistant was, but I decided to start, scrolling on social media to know what is virtual assistant was, and watching YouTube, and even read some articles on various websites, and I think is one of the similar job that I had come with before, because I'm already a freelancer for 2 years, so I think VS is quite similar, but there's a few differences. After I know what this VA is, the SGB VA is, I start to think and discuss to my wife, because honestly for me, it's quite pricey. I'm sorry, Tanya. Indonesia is quite pricey,
Understand.
It's a different currency in Indonesia and in other. Okay, I think about the price, and then I think about the how long the course is, because I need to balance about how overcome job deadlines will coming with me, because so many things that I have to do in the same time when I join the SGB VA course. And now I'm really grateful that I can join the SGBFA community, and I am grateful to have you here. It's really a blessing for me. That's all for me.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
For me, it's funny actually, because I'm a full-time job. Actually, I have a steady job, so I live on my comfort zone. But one night, I'm just thinking, I'm looking at my kids.
Okay.
They're getting bigger, I have to take the responsibility for their future.
Yes.
And I have to pay for their education, and I have to pay another bill. So I think for my base salary is not enough. So I think, I don't know, I'm just Googling, just like you. I'm just typing simple, Tanya. I'm typing, how can I get an extra money 20,023, just like that, and then the top search is appeared, and my Google it's remote worker,
Nice.
or virtual assistant. So I get deep dive on that subject, and then since then, when I open my Instagram, every day is SGBVA ads every day on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is the Facebook algorithms, I think.
They
understand.
So I'm becoming more curious, ended up registered from the webinar, the free webinar. But then I'm not instantly joined. I'm still thinking about, because I have what is a virtual assistant? I think first in my point of view, it's like a personal assistant. So it's like a job for women, I think. And then the guest speaker, as like we all do right now, is all women. So I have some kind of stereotype. The VA is for a woman. Then after a second webinar, your sales moderator reach me, and I think I'm not joined in right now because I have to talk to my wife first. Okay. Always, but
the kid is our wife.
We're good husbands.
It's a good objection actually.
Sure.
But since your ads appear every day on my Facebook, my Instagram, so I try to look your Instagram, and you have such a good community. That's why I'm in love. It's
I'm
with
good.
this HGBVA. So without hesitation, after a second webinar, I'm registered without telling my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like that.
And then how did your wife react after that?
Uh,
After she found out?
no, she thankfully she supported.
Okay, great. So how long did it take you until you actually saw the first webinar?
Yes.
And then until you joined? How long was it?
For about 2 months.
2 months, okay.
I'm joining batch 17 around March, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first webinar is on December.
I see.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So guys, please tell me, how long have you been a VA? What service do you offer and how many clients do you have?
I've been a VA since October 2023. It's about 6 to 7 months. Just like you said, when we attend the course, we're officially a VA. So I start on it. I offer admin tasks that contains calendar and email management, data entry, internet and market research as well. I offer lead generation. I offer social media management and project management. Still learning about it. I have 2 clients and I manage their social media as well, and also a project management as well. And where are they come from? They come from Indonesia, still local.
Still-
However, there's still one on progressing until now. She's coach from United Kingdom, still on progress. I'm certain that she's my long-term client.
Amazing.
Okay.
When? Don't ask. Just don't ask. Just believe and live up to the
Great.
universe.
Okay, amazing. So can you share more about what kind of tasks do you do for project management?
I just doing some reminders for the teams and manage their jobs. Calculated it. Is it perfect or not?
Okay, so making sure that everything is done on time, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. And for the social media management, what is it that you do?
Creating some reels, posts, and posting as well. So, yeah, we post on Facebook and Instagram. While the Facebook, we post it to the group that's related with my clients. So my clients is a hypnotherapist. So I post to the psychologist group. Yeah, just to engage with some other followers, and then hopefully they can counseling to my clients and get therapy with my clients. And then
Okay.
for the second client, we manage their the landing page, the social media, the ticketing, because it's for concert. It's just a project base. The second client is not start yet because just secure it.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Okay, me. Okay. For me, how long? I've been a virtual assistant. If a freelancer is a count as a virtual assistant, maybe it took 2 years become a freelancer, including virtual assistants. And the service I offered to my clients, I'm focused on social media content creation. So I'll help my clients to make a visual content like post design and reels and carousel stories, short or long form video. That's my services. But sometimes if there's a request for me, if they want to make some brand guidelines, I can help them to in few requested.
Okay.
The total clients that I have right now, most of them is 2 right now, because client is always come and go. It's still local. Right now, I'm really manage and starting to create my portfolio, overseas portfolio, because I'm still, if I had a office client, I'm still a third part this time. Like there's so many divide on it. I get the overseas project by SGBVF friends. They have the clients as the community. This is a community that SGBVF provide in it. Our friends is become SMM, social media management. Then they need team. Sometimes I request my capability to help them, and one of the client and project and still going is start from this community. As I said before, that I am still working on manage my versus portfolio, and guys, please wish me luck to get my first overseas client soon.
Amazing.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Yeah.
I have
You
no
will.
doubts.
Thank
You
you,
will.
thank you so much.
You will.
Wow.
Don't
So that's basically the power of the community, yeah,
it's
guys.
true, it's true.
So they refer clients to each other. They do projects together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, honestly, my clients came from the community as well.
Wow.
Came from fellow
Amazing.
alumni.
Another alumni.
So when our students have already too many clients, or maybe there is a service that they cannot offer, then they will refer
Yeah.
to
Yes.
other alumni, right?
Yeah.
Amazing,
That's true.
amazing. And I wanted to ask you also, like when you do reels, for example, for your clients, do the clients give you the footage for the reels?
It depends on
Depends.
what is project is. Sometimes I use footage that we can get on the open source, okay, or maybe they had a footage that I could create to make a reels. But the tricky is when I make a reels content to my clients is about how they want to it becomes, like to
So
make
like expectation, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do they want to have
yeah,
as a
the
result?
expectation of the result. That's point, Tanya. And it really helps me to make a reels. And until now, I'm still making reels. And a lot of thing happens in trends, and I keep going to get on track to the trends. I'm still working it.
Amazing. Okay, great. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, so you're welcome, Tanya.
Yeah, but for me, I'm starting my career as a virtual assistant, as a remote worker is last week.
Last week
Wow.
only.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Wow,
just
wow.
graduating from batch 17, so
Yeah. Okay.
luckily, thankfully, and thank you, Tanya, with your guidance, I have two clients. She's from Switzerland but live in Bali, so she has a digital marketing agency team. Okay, she already have a team with locals, and I'm fill in. I'm work with workers with a local also, which is your alumni. She's from batch 9.
Wow, wow,
So
that's amazing.
SGBV is everywhere.
Yeah, SGBV
Like that.
was
So,
everywhere.
We start last week. Then I'm just starting and still adapt
Yeah.
from my condition, because I have 8 to 5 works, and I have
Family
Yeah.
and kids.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
and
well,
so
thanks.
I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm not complaining because I want to do this. I want to have some extra money. I'm not too difficult from language barrier,
Okay.
because I'm communicating with local.
Amazing.
Yeah, but I'm still new from this field, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was great, and wish me luck, guys.
Great, good luck. So what services do you
Yeah.
provide?
Oh yeah, my highlight service is a lead generation. So in this digital marketing agency, do lead generation, and also I have to do a cold calling as a sales representative, which is my background from work. So
Oh.
it's line in.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
just like that.
So what kind of lead generation other than cold calling do you do? Is it like researching on the internet, potential clients, or how does it work?
Yeah, it's researching the potential client by no automation. So I see the client, and from your course, I know about how do we identify our buyer persona, just like that sort of. And then I list the client from just a simple Microsoft Excel, and then I'm doing cold calling.
Oh, so you just call them. You don't email them, right? You
No,
call
I'm sorry. I'm just texting by WhatsApp.
by WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay, I see. And then you have a call with them if they want to learn more. Right?
Yeah, if they want to learn more, or they don't reply my.
Your WhatsApp, then
Yes.
you will call them.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. That's
Yeah.
great. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
How do you guys manage everything in your life? So both of you guys have like full-time jobs,
Yes.
other responsibilities, family, right? So how do you manage it? Maybe start with you, Gessa.
To be honest, it's quite challenging, Tanya, because I'm starting this career, but I'm starting to adapt with it, but thankfully from SGBVA, because we have the test, right, with the tight deadline. Yes. And so I'm not too overwhelmed, yeah, because I'm get used to it, and thankfully my wife is understand my condition. So I think, yeah, it's very challenging, of course, but I still adapt, and maybe someday in the future I get used to it. So yeah, it's like that.
Okay, understand. So you split responsibilities at home with your wife, right?
Yes.
And then you do time management, and being on the course actually taught you time management, because we have very, very tight deadlines, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like that.
Thank you, Gessa, for sharing. How about you, Naufal?
Oh, for me. Okay, because I still have a full-time job right now.
Yeah.
For me, communication is the key. So I need to tell, what I'm working on it. So everyone gets it. So know about what I'm doing, and also the most important thing is get the all job done.
Yeah.
That's it. The point is the communication. When I thought about my condition, as long as I could get the job done, whether my client, my bosses, or my partner, and my spouse is okay. It's fine with it.
You just need to communicate. I think that is so important, such an important point, that communication is key, right?
Yes.
Because if other people don't know what we are doing, then maybe they can think something, right?
Yes.
But if we are clear about what we are doing, what we are facing, the challenges, then they are understanding, right?
Yes.
As long as you do your job. Amazing.
That's true, Tanya.
Great.
That's all for me.
How about you, Emir?
Well, even I did not have a full-time job right now, because I'm a full-time VA right now, there's still challenge to manage my work and how my family and other responsibility at home. Well, communication is key, and just focus, prioritize what that need to prioritize first, and then if family is important, should be prioritized first. At that point, prioritize the family first, and then if the work is prioritized rather than family, pick just the work first. We should commit, and then that's the key for me. Time management and be objective. That's it.
Wow, I really love your point that you mentioned that actually communication is everywhere in our life. Whatever we do, we actually need to be able to communicate with people, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Whether it's full-time job, whether it's VA, whether it's communicating with our families. So actually communication skills are very important, and also prioritizing your tasks, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Amazing. So guys, in your opinion, what is the difference of remote work and full-time job? Maybe we start with you, Emir.
Okay, the difference. Remote work. So we can work from anywhere that we want. While the full time, we just there. We just at the office or anywhere else. Remote working is lovely. We can go anywhere that we want. We're bored at home. We can go to the cafe, to the coffee shop while having sip of coffee and else. Or even we can drive anywhere that we can. We saw some coffee shop or else, just go. Stop there, working, spend time there, and then drive again. So
it's up to you, like basically where you work.
where it's just up to me. Where my heart brings me to. It's lovely.
Amazing. Great. How about you guys? Maybe.
Working remotely is just like we have some freedom. So it feels for me I like more productive. And there's a research to people work from home is more productive than work from office. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I've heard.
I heard about
Yeah.
that.
And I felt it. So I think because of that freedom.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How about you, Naufal?
You got my answer actually. The freedom is okay. Work remotely offers freedom because we can manage our schedule by myself, and work remotely we can work everywhere. That Emir said, and also maybe the lack of work remotely is to require self-discipline.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Because nobody saw what
Nobody
we are
saw you.
doing.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes it's kind of feel isolated. You know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
every time everyone like chase after us.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you have a deadline, right?
You have the deadline. Even your boss not even in front of you. But you can feel it. The isolated of it. And for the full-time job, I think there is maybe is like a flexibility maybe, and also have a routine, need to face-to-face meeting, and sometimes,
Yes.
but it provide immediate solution
Yes.
because we see the person directly, like that's the different I saw, but yeah, it less flexibility.
You mean sometimes the communication can be more effective when we meet in person?
That's true. That's true. Even if we'll communicate with by phone, it's different. Like
Yeah, it's
like
different.
like now, right? Now.
Yeah.
I'm really feel more feel the
Personal
Presence.
touch.
presence when I
Present.
talk with you directly, Tanya.
Exactly.
That's for me, Tanya.
Okay. What challenges did you face when you became remote workers, and how did you overcome them? Maybe Naufal, you want to start?
Okay. For me, the challenge that we have faced while working remotely is, clients have different personality. So we need to adapt with that and have a different solution. Actually. And then the deadline. And also the result that client wants is sometimes a bit challenging. So we need to solve it, what the clients want, and make a good communication on it. And also provide explanation at the first time about the progress on it, so we can explain it, so the clients and will know about what we are doing, because we're not facing directly, so we need to explain anything about it, progress and etc. So many things that we had to tell to the client. For me, that's for me.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, actually clear communication is key, and also understanding what is their expectation.
Yeah, the explanation.
And maybe if their expectation is too demanding or high,
yes.
you need to be able to also communicate with them and explain that why it might not be maybe realistic, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe you need to a bit change, right? It doesn't mean, if you are a virtual assistant, it doesn't mean that you always have to agree with what your client is saying. You always can build the communication in a way that it's also clear for the client. What is the realistic goals that we can achieve, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
I'm facing for.
And also different clients' personalities.
Yeah,
This is true. Okay, great. How about you guys?
Okay, for
Emir?
me, challenges. First, lots of scam out there.
Yes.
Yeah, especially
Oh yeah.
on the job platform like Upwork or freelancer. There's a lot of scam. Even on LinkedIn, on Instagram, there's still scam too.
There's still risk,
Yeah,
right?
I almost got scammed.
Wow.
I almost got scammed
Yes.
on Instagram because just too good to be true for me.
So what was it like? Do you remember what was it? Did they message you?
Yeah, he messaged me. It's just like posting a property for house in America, and the price, too good to be true.
Oh, $5,000, yeah.
No, 5,000. Yeah, but still too good to be true.
Too good to be true.
$2,000. Yeah, it's still equal to 30 million rupiah. Only just for posting it on Facebook. Oh, come on. And then yeah, facing have a response from the client as well. Just like a Naufal said before that. Yeah, every client has their different personality, and different standard. So we can't control them.
Yeah.
We should control ourselves. And then what I do right now, how to overcome it, I just focus on certain people that I targeted to be a client, just like I perform right now to the one from Great Britain. And I just focus on her, continuously engaging, even she's not always reply to my comments or my DMs. It's okay on LinkedIn. Even Yeah, she didn't reply my DM on LinkedIn. However, when I comment on her post on LinkedIn, she commented and she likes it.
So sometimes soft approach is also working very well, right? Instead of like
Correct.
approaching directly.
Correct,
Yes.
correct. Yeah, so for my current potential client, it starts from commenting. Only for I comment on her post. And she immediately request connect after the second time that she visit my profile.
Wow, that's
Until
amazing.
now, she visits about 6 to 7 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Even until late March, she already visited my profile 4 times.
Wow, she's really
times.
she's really noticed you, right?
Yeah, even she mentioned on her comment that keep engaging, and then after she commented, she request connect first to me.
Good.
Great. So do you have any rules to identify the scam jobs?
So the criteria, the terms and conditions, the letter of acceptance, is it too good to be true or not? There's a project too that I haven't got paid until now.
Wow.
Did you have a contract for this?
I just graduate and I took the project, and I think, wow, it's just set the requirement. Okay, I'm in. And then I haven't got paid until now.
So there was no contract.
No contract.
I see. Yeah.
It's after I just graduate from.
So
SDVK
you were
course.
very excited, right? You
Of
was very
course.
excited.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. So sometimes the feeling of excitement can actually like blur your mind, right?
Correct.
But it's always needed to see the job post with clear eyes. Like, okay, is it really too good to be true? Like, can I really earn $2,000 for just posting on Facebook? This is not possible, right? And
Yeah.
also, like, did they sign a contract with me before actually because sometimes they message you and they ask, okay, submit this task in 2 days and after that I will pay you. But
Yeah.
there is no contract, no nothing. So like, don't trust this and don't jump into doing any work before you actually sign the contract, like the real contract with the client. And of course, like most of the scammers, they also will not have a discovery call with you. So if you can reply to them and say, okay, I might be interested, but how about we have a call first?
Yes.
So if they are scammers, they will not waste their time to talk to you. They will just message more people who can be scammed,
Yes.
instead.
It happened to me as well. When
Yeah.
I asked him to discovery call, he just
Ignored.
ignored it.
Yeah,
And
so
just message the other things.
Disappear right there.
No, not disappearing. Change the topics.
Change the topic.
yeah, so for the scam, actually, I always say there is a rule of 3, and the first rule is that it shouldn't be too good to be true. Second is that you should have a discovery call. Sometimes it is without the discovery call, but it's a very exceptional cases. Usually we do have a discovery call. And the number 3 is you need to have a contract signed before you actually start working. Okay, guys, so how about you?
You know, I'm just started 1 week, so
Yeah.
I don't
Newbie.
have much experience, I think. But maybe in the future, it's about maybe because my client is from Switzerland. It's a cultural thing, maybe.
Culture differences, yeah?
Culture differences and maybe a little language barrier, and maybe. But you know,
You are still exploring.
yes, I'm still exploring and I'm still learning. Actually, Tanya.
Great, amazing. I hope there will be no challenges and will be
Yeah.
just smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth like a
We
butter.
hope so. We hope so.
Smooth operator and smooth like a butter.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, guys, another question for you. So what do you think about the assumption that actually it is harder for men to become a virtual assistant than it is for women? And what do you think about it? Do you agree? Why or why not? Maybe Gessa, you can start.
I'm not agree with that because you know I'm having a client after 2 week after graduating.
Yeah, so fast.
Yeah. Thank you. And even my friend from batch 17, he got a client for very first 2 weeks during the course.
Wow.
Yes, and I think she's you know, everyone has the same opportunity. as long as we have skills and we have courage to reach the client, because sometimes sometimes we don't confident to do it, but as long as we dedicate it, and a lot of knowledge, a lot of skill, everyone can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agree
Yeah.
with you. How about you guys, Naufal, Emir?
Okay, for me, I disagree with it. Why? If we think logically, it is correct that mostly VA are women rather than men. However, here's the proof. 3 of us have clients right now.
Yeah.
We're men first, and then just focus on maximize our performance, our engagement to the potential clients. There's a quote from Dr. Joe Dispenza. What you think creates your feeling. Your feeling creates your action. Your action creates your reality. So, just positively thinking. That's it.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, I agree with that. And maybe it's the fact that there are less VAs, male VAs than women, is because of maybe this wrong assumption that it is gender related. But actually, it completely doesn't relate to gender. Like Gessa said, that it's like as long as you are able to provide the value to client, as long as you are not shy to reach out and make yourself visible, everyone can find the clients and become a VA. This is not about the age or gender.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you, Naufal?
Okay. For me, this is the misconception, I think, because it's back to the personal, because how much you put effort on it, how much time you put on it, how much energy you put on it, because I believe effort pays off.
Yes.
And so I disagree about this misconception. That's it for me. This one.
Agree.
Yeah.
That's just about the effort and your ability to learn and to equip yourself with knowledge, right?
Yes.
That's for me.
Agree. And the last question for you: what do you think men should know before starting a remote career? Mir, you want to start?
Okay. First, if you're used to getting a fixed salary per month, don't shock when you start remote working because the income is tentative. Why? Yeah, because clients come and go. If you're truly curious about remote working, consider remote working as a side hustle for you. So you add more income to you.
Understand. Yeah, and I think whenever you have a full-time job, it's better not to make any movements like resigning and then suddenly becoming a full-time VA when you are just starting. So it's always best to retain your full-time job until you actually have a stable income as a virtual assistant, and until you are ready to actually move on as a full-time VA. So when you are starting out, I agree with Emir that you just do it together with your full-time job in your free time.
Yes.
So like you guys,
Yeah.
yeah. So Gessa, you want to?
Yeah. First, this is not only for women. This is opportunity for everyone, and I agree with you said. If we become a full-time VA, take it slow. Because as a side hustle is still a good thing. We have a side job and we have extra income, and get a little saving from future, and don't too much take a instant decision to be a remote full-time VA because your risk, your
Boundaries.
yes.
Naufal?
Me, okay. In my opinion, what should before start a work, remote worker as a man is define yourself. Why? Because if you really want to do something, you need to convince yourself first, to reconsider about it, to think about it. Is it possible to you or not? Because maybe you have a lot of things to do in your work, so you need to a plan to do it. So as I said before, that you have to reconsider about it. And for me, it's not just to really overthink about it. Just do it. You can know the track. You can find the flow. Like you can find yourself in remote worker, but at the first time, everything is really hard.
Yes.
Everything is really
Agree.
hard at the first time.
Yes.
Everything is hard before it is easy, right?
Yeah, yes, that's correct.
That's correct.
For a man who still thinking about they want to be remote work or not, let me I say to you that you deserve and worthy.
Yes.
Great. Such a good motivation. Thank you, Naufal.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, so I hope this was a motivational episode for you, and now you have no doubts that actually man can also become a virtual assistant if you have the ability to learn and the willingness to learn. This is the most important. So guys, if you are interested to learn more about who are virtual assistants, what you can do as a virtual assistant, and how you can start your remote career, join my free webinar, 5 things and steps to doing what you love remotely as a virtual assistant. We will drop the registration link below in the description box, so click the link and join the free webinar. And don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to my channel for weekly remote work updates, and also comment below for your insights from this video. Meanwhile, see you in the next episode. Thank you.